episode of Married at 18, a NaLu Fanfiction reading. Today, we are on episode 9, I believe. And let's see, what was last chapter called? Oh yeah, making up. So last time, Lucy and Natsu got into a huge fight, and Natsu was overreacting, in my opinion. But Lucy also shouldn't have invited Gray and Levy over without asking Natsu how he felt first. Because Natsu asked Lucy if he could invite Gray and Loki over for a party when they moved in together. She said no, so he told them they can't come over. And then, yeah. So, chapter 20. Oh, and, I think this was completed. There's 54 chapters. So, we're on chapter 20, so there may be 12 the most more episodes of this. I'm going to try to record them all today. And then I'll edit them tomorrow. And yeah. So, chapter 20, a love confession. Natsu's point of view. Literally, I had almost jumped for joy when Lucy and I made up. All's well that ends well, as they always say in the movie. As I was about to walk inside the classroom, I heard someone else call me. Natsu, can we talk? It was Asana. Oh, Lasana, sure, we're talking right now, aren't we? Sorry for yawning. She shook her head, then played with her fingers. No. She laughed nervously. I was thinking we need to talk on the rooftop. Oh, I wonder what she's gonna say. Whoops. Lucy's point of view. Hey, Lucy, want a free sundae? Kana called, trying to convince me to take it. Why? What's the occasion? I asked, accepting the sundae. Meh. She shrugged. Some of the students ordered it, but did it as a practical joke. She slightly pouted with her crossed arms. Oh well. I shrugged. Oh well, can't let this go to waste. Levy came up to me giggling. So, you two made up, right? I nodded as I continued to finish the ice cream in my hand. Yeah, he came and apologized. She snapped her fingers and bit her lip. I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! Oh, Lucy, you two are processing your love story just fine. You think? I smiled sarcastically. Lev, how many times do I have to tell you? I'm not interested in Natsu. She shrugs. Still, I'm praying for things to process a little faster. She giggled as she took a dip of gravy from the stand. Let's just go to the classroom already before Miss Mira is put in a bad mood. Like that'll ever happen, Levy stated sarcastically. As we walked upstairs, we saw Gray and the others go inside the classroom with their textbooks. Seems like class really started. My eyebrows furrowed automatically when I realized Natsu wasn't sitting in his place. His space was empty. Where's Natsu? Livy shrugs. Weren't you the last one he was with? But he said he was going to the classroom after our conversation. Well, maybe he's just stuck in the restroom. Livy shrugs, carcassing me on my back. I don't know, but don't worry. I'm sure he'll show up later. Somehow. Looking at my wristwatch, I continued to wait for Natsu by the entrance of the school. Natsu! Where did you go? Since I was getting tired of waiting, I went picking up my books and bag, then started to search for Natsu through the hallways. Have you seen Natsu? I asked Gray when he was talking to Juvia. He shook his head. Oh, I think I saw him with that girl from the next class. Lisana, I think? My eyes widened. Oh, I see. Don't worry about her. Maybe she's just being friendly, Gray said in a reassuring voice before patting me on the head. I smiled thankfully at his advice. Yeah, thanks, Gray. Lucy? Gray, Juvia, and I turned to the left and saw Levy running towards us, panting. She gasped, Levy, have you been running? Wasn't it obvious? She stated sarcastically before tugging by the sleeve of my blouse. What? Well, come on and see. All right, all right. I followed Levy up the stairs. By the time we arrived by the door of the rooftop, we heard Lisana's voice. I like you, Natsu. My heart raced when I heard Lisana. Lisana was confessing to Natsu. Why now? I've liked you since the first time I saw you. I know that's impossible, but I never felt strange ever since then. Wait, what? I I felt strange ever since then. I would always watch you by the bleachers, and before I knew it, I developed my feelings for you. Lucy, what are you doing? Levy shouted in a whisper, pulling me by my wrist. I don't want to see this thing. This thing is a private conversation. I don't want to be butting in. You do need to butt in. You're Natsu's wife. If Natsu agrees to date Lisana, why, that would ruin your marriage. What marriage? It was only a forced marriage. It's not like we were dating anyway, so why do I even care? At least wait for Natsu's answer, Levy pleaded, looking deeply into my eyes. I sighed in defeat and obeyed Levy's wish, going back to my position. We continued to listen. Liz, I appreciate your feelings for me, but I don't think that's what you call liking me. Maybe you idolize me, but that's different from like. Natsu paused when Lisana gulped. Besides, I already like someone else. My heart started racing a bit when he mentioned it. Levy nudged me by the elbow and smirked. I told you so. Shut up. Lisana's eyes widened. Can I at least know who the person you like is? Lisana's eyes widened. Can I at least know who the person you like? Natsu began blushing, pulling his collar away from his neck. I, he gulped, muttering something under his breath. The the person I like is. My eyes widened after he spoke. It is L- Lucy. Livy squealed in a whisper, but we needed to take cover, so I had to pull her so we could get out of there. Now, why the hell did you pull us out of there? It was getting to the good part. Don't you know what he thinks of you as? Levy complained as we went on our way home. Lev, I really don't care what he thinks of me. All I know is that Natsu is just pretending he likes me to get Lasana off his hair. Well, not literally. I shrugged. The point is... The point is... Alright, Lev. I clapped my hands together to cut the conversation. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? She sighs, nodding her head. Okay, fine. She walks the other way. You're just scared to admit your feelings for him. I just know it. I don't have feelings for him, Lev. I spoke that sentence one last time and went on my way home alone. He's just pretending, right? I ship it. I really ship it. NaLu is a good ship in this. But, you know. Okay, before I go on to the next chapter, I would just like to mention yeah. Okay. The reason why I'm like losing track of recording is because my brother decided to put one of my favorite original anime series on, Pokemon. This child on it is so adorable. I just want to fangirl. But anyways, I'm gonna pause this while I fangirl. Okay, so here's the next chapter. You guys may hear background music. It's Nightcore, and it's playing on my phone, and my phone's kind of close to my mic. It's like not even 2 feet away because I'm retarded like that. But anyways, chapter 21. Natsu likes me? Damn! Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah, chapter 21. Natsu likes me? Natsu's point of view. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe I just said that out loud, especially to Lasana. Let's just hope there's no security cameras or recorders around here, because I would die of embarrassment if Lucy finds out about me using her to get rid of Lasana. Wait, that sounded rude and weird. You like Lucy? Lasana asked in a shaky, stuttering voice. Yeah, I stated, uncertainly.
Turn off the music. I don't want to hear it.
We'll turn off your movie.
No, put this in there.
No, I'm recording, Ducky. I'm sorry, where was I? You like Lucy? Lasana asked in a shaky, stuttering voice. Yeah, I stated uncertainly, rubbing the back of my head. Well, this is awkward. She sniffled. This is impossible. I don't believe this. I won't believe this. Why not? I asked, stammering. I've seen you and Lucy, and there was zero love aura around you two, she remarked, before she placed her hands on her hips and lifted an eyebrow. What? I scoffed, rolling my eyes at her. Don't be ridiculous. We have that love aura you're talking about? I chuckled contently. Nope, I don't see it. I'm telling you, it's the truth. I chuckled nervously, but she continued to lift her eyebrows at me. Prove it. What? Show me. Show me that you two are really dating. But I didn't say that. Why do I even have to prove it to her? Chuckling nervously, I keep on sweating. I told you I like her. We aren't dating. Lisa on his eyes breathe Minaholic.
No.
She sighed in defeat and nodded. All right, I believe you. Hold on. Lisanna's eyes braved Minaholic. She sighed in defeat and nodded. All right, I believe you. She started to walk away from me. Out of the rooftop, then I heard her feet stomp and some sniffling as she got downstairs. Lucy's point of view. Changing into my PJs, I opened the TV and decided to watch any kind of movie on, anything at all. Eventually, I stopped when I saw that Percy Jackson, the Lightning Thief, was on. Oh, I forgot how I missed this movie so much. She exclaimed in excitement as I swooned at. I exclaimed in excitement as I swooned at Percy's face. Gosh, how handsome he was when he was this young. Ding dong. Wifey, I'm home! I heard Natsu call and closed the entrance door. My whole face gone red. I could feel the heat of my blood boil inside me. I sat up on the couch and fixed the wrinkles of my clothes and fixed my hair. The person I like is Lucy. Those words started echoing inside my head. Oh no! Snap out of this, Lucy! You do know Natsu doesn't really like you, right? I mean, come on. He barely does what I say. I mean, of course he does the chores since I'm cooking for him. He sleeps on the couch in exchange for food. Again! But does he really do those things in exchange for... Hey, Lucy! My whole body stiffened in place. My back was straight with my chest out and tummy in. I looked like a soldier being punished. When he sat next to me on the couch, he laid his hand behind the couch, almost touching me by my neck, making me move forward and stop leaning on the couch's back. Lucy, I gotta tell you something, he coughed. It's quite important. You bet it's important, Natsu. Oh my goodness. Is he going to say it? I mean, right here, right now? Definitely not the best time to confess his feelings, especially when I witnessed it. Oh yeah, chocolate. Hold. I lifted a hand an inch from his mouth to make him stop talking. He looked at my hand and then looked back at my face, having a questioned look on his face. I don't think I'm ready for this, he blushed, leaning forward by his action. His face was only a few inches away. You mean you know? Does he mean I knew his feelings all along? Slowly nodding. I felt Natsu blush again. He backed away a bit then. Wait, does he mean I knew his feelings all along? I slowly nodding. I felt Natsu blush again. He backed away a bit, then pouted. Is that okay with you? What? I was saying that out loud. All right? I don't know. You tell me. You control your own body. He exhales. He exhales and then nods. Thanks for understanding, Lucy. Looking away, I sighed and felt like I should ignore him for now. I feel it really sounds weird to think that a married couple would feel awkward since they found out they have feelings for each other, or one has feelings for the other. Well, I guess this means good night then, he remarks. Wait, what? It's too late. The movie ended and it's already 9:45 p.m. I mean, he pointed at the clock right after he turned the TV off. Oh, right. Oh, okay, I'll sleep here then. Feel free to sleep anywhere. It was super awkward, being just the two of us. After explaining the whole thing to Levy, she officially spat the juice she was drinking and kept laughing hysterically. I told you this would happen. I I don't know. I just made myself shrug her remark off. I I didn't even expect this to happen. Uh, no turning back now. He likes you. What would you reply? Levy giggled. I feel nothing. Levy raised an eyebrow. Oh, Lucy, you're just too of a scaredy cat to admit it. I'm not scared. Cutting my sentence off, I felt my heart quicken when I saw Natsu walking past by with Gray and Loki. Lucy? Hello? Lucy! I exclaimed. I just don't like him that way, okay? Lucy! Leaving the cafeteria and Levy, I walked straight into the restroom. Whoops. And stared at myself in the mirror. Lucy, you don't like Natsu, right? I mean, it's impossible. Natsu definitely is just pretending. Yeah. I'm going to stick with my theory instead of Levy's. As I was just about to walk out, Lasana bumped into me, crying. Lasana? She glared at me and locked herself in a stall. Go away, she quoted. I don't want to see you right now. Lasana, you literally can't see me. You're not even looking at me. Stop speaking! Literally! Exhaling, I step out of the restroom for a minute to make Lasana come out. Sure enough, she fell through the trap, and I could see her rinsing her face. You can do this, Lasana, she said to herself. You love Natsu, and what you do to the people, and you do what, wait, and what you do to the people he, to the people you love. You do whatever it takes. Oh shit. I'm entering a huge problem here. Lasana's going to woo Natsu. See if I care. I don't care about that stupid idiot anyway. Not even one bit. I'm scared. I'll read another chapter. What did I say about talking while I'm in my office? Chapter 22. My heart. Chapter 22. My heart. Lucy! Natsu called out. Oh, great. Lucy, just when you wanted to ignore him. He pops up. Hey, Lucy! He called my name once again. I had to stop. I don't know why. I guess I wanted to tell him about Lasana, that's all. Lucy, have you gone deaf? He asked, chuckling afterwards. Sorry, my head's in the clouds. So, I placed my arms against my chest and decided to ask Natsu. So, oh wait, What do you want to say to me? He sighed, scratching the back of his neck. I think I should go to Lasana and tell her the truth. You're gonna tell her our secret? My eyes widened in shock. No, dummy, he sighed. I'm gonna flatly reject her and tell her that we don't even acknowledge each other. Wait, I shook my head. What? Since I told her I like you, I'm gonna tell her the opposite, the truth. You mean that confession was just an act? He nodded. My heart fell. What the hell? So, all that consciousness I felt while we were together was making me look foolish. I'm so stupid! His eyebrows furrowed. Yeah, I did. Why? Are you mad? My knuckles had cracked. I felt something crack inside my head. My heart sank. No, I shook my head. I was about to burst out in tears. I'm not mad. Why would I be? Natsu is just the husband you married because your parents' decision. Nothing more. Nothing less. I knew I shouldn't have expected anything more than that. Now then, I lifted my face and forced a smile at him. As I was saying, I gripped my tiny fists at my sides. I lifted one and landed it on Natsu's cheek. He fell back down on the ground while holding the bruise I made. Tears were about to fall. And I had tried my best to keep them, but one fell and it made his eyes wide open. Natsu, you're an idiot! After shouting with all my might, at him, I let go of my rage. I turned the other direction and started running away from him. I don't want anyone to see me right now. I can't let anyone see me. You're so stupid! Lucy, you fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. After washing my face with water from the faucet, I looked up to see my reflection in the mirror. Then took a deep breath. Calm down, Lucy. You can do this. You just embarrassed yourself. Right now, you have to rise up and stand tall with confidence. You do not want Natsu suspecting something. I sighed with satisfactory and smiled. Yeah, like you always do. I opened the door of the restroom and rushed upstairs to go into my classroom. Before the bell rings, I saw the whole class look at me with our homeroom teacher in front. Miss Hartfilia, this is so disappointing. You've never cut classes before. I was having my private time, ma'am. I'm very sorry. It won't happen again. I bowed and waited for her to answer. She sighs as she rubbed the side of her forehead. Very well, then. You may come in and take your seat. I sighed in relief and nodded at her permission. Thank you, ma'am. I tried my best to ignore the fact that Natsu was sitting behind me, and he was definitely staring weirdly at me. After sitting down, I felt the weird sense of being watched, but decided to ignore that fact. Hey, Lucy, are you alright? Lovey pulled me closer to her mouth. Is it really because of a girl's day? She asked suspiciously. I shook my head, feeling my hips growing. I don't want to talk about it. Eh? Lovey screamed when I told her the whole story. Her eyes widened. Then they squinted. She crouched down and hugged her knees together across her chest, then went to the corner of the room, sulking. Eh? What's wrong, Lovey? I asked concernedly. I'm sorry, Lucy. Because of me, you've been thinking Natsu's taken a liking to you, and Levy cried as she was covering her face with her jacket. Calm down, Lev. It's nothing to cry about. But you fell for my theory. You're hoping Natsu liked you, right? She bawled, making my heart beat 10 times than it normally does after she told me that. No, I said. She lifted her face up and furrowed her eyebrows. You weren't expecting Natsu to confess his feelings towards you. I put up a fake smile and laughed my heart out. Of course not! I laughed nervously and managed to stop my tears from falling. I mean, why would a dense idiot be able to develop his feelings for me, right? I mean, you get my point. She sighs in relief and smiles. Thank goodness. I'm so glad you didn't believe me. She hugs me, then drags me toward the cafeteria for lunch. Let's go. I want progress in my love life too, you know, she sniffled jokingly. I did expect him to, but it's good that it didn't happen. This way, our lives continue on like it normally does. No complications, no heartbreaks. Hey, Levy? Hey, Natsu? My mind started rattling when I heard his voice. His name. Ugh, what is happening to me? It's like I stared at Natsu while he was talking to Levy and his friends. It's like I can't think straight whenever he's near. And Lucy, he called with a serious face. After I gazed at him, he smiles eagerly. Let's walk home together later, okay? Don't abandon me. My heart keeps beating rapidly again, like it did earlier. What's wrong with me? Lucci, I heard Levy call. Is something wrong? Huh? Uh, I say something, idiot. Well, I gasped when I felt something warm pat my head. When I looked up, I saw Natsu smiling at me as he passed. See you later. Heart. What does this mean? What was that word? I forgot the word. What do they call this? I can imagine Lucy shaking her hands above her head. But anyways, that was episode 9. I'm going to be doing a Q&A video later on. So comment questions down below. And I will reply to them in my Q&A video. And if you're lucky enough, I will be giving you a shout out. I am going to start doing shout outs every video after this series. So comment down below. Let me know if you are subscribed, and if not, click that subscribe button down below and tap that bell to become part of my notification club. I don't know anymore. But yeah.